Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with a guessing game. Can you guess what this guy in front of me is getting out of his van for? You'll see him get out of his van in a second. He's got dodgy lights on his van, as you can see, with the lights going on and off and all that. And then he gets out of his van, the van rolls back and he puts his foot on the pedal with his little flippy floppies on. Look, love him. Gets back in his van and then drives off a bit. There is traffic in front of him. It ain't as though he's holding everyone up. There is traffic in front of him. There's a little wobble around there for some reason. Don't know why. And then he gets out of his van again. Goes to whatever's in front of him. I don't know what is in front of him. I can't see a thing. So this is interesting. He's got out of his van again. And he's gone to the whatever's in front of him. I can't see what's in front of him. But your time is almost up to guess why he's got out of his van. Because you'll see him in a minute. He runs past me to the vehicle behind me. What could it be? Yep, he needs a light for his cigarette. Could you Adam and Eve it? He needs to light his fag. Really? I don't know how anyone can drive in flip-flops. I can't even wear the things, never alone drive in them. So, he gets back in the van. He's got a lit cigarette now. Well done, mate. And we'll just follow him just for a little while. He may have been with the guys in front and behind and I've got in the middle of them somehow. I do not know. But we're driving into roadworks again. Yes, they're everywhere. And there is only one lane here. Don't worry about the signs. The sign says that there's more than one lane, but there is only one lane here. You see the lane signs to the left. And off he goes. Well, there's only one lane there. You can see that there's only one lane there. Unfortunately, because of my radio and everything, you can't hear all the horns going off. All the horns were going crazy up in front. He's obviously pulled right in front of everyone. And I'll just show you what was going on up in front. Yeah, roadworks and one lane. I think that's him down there. So he did gain a little bit, being a numpty, I guess. But behind me, a little bit further down the road, we got this. And is that wheel a little bit dodgy? For your little petrol head moment there, I don't know if that's an optical illusion or it's supposed to be like that, but it doesn't look straight to me. Again, I don't know what it is. You're going to have to tell me again because I'm not a car person. Believe it or not, I am not a car person at all. And just for a split second there, I did think that he was going to cut across me and try and sneak in just like the van did. But he doesn't. He goes in the correct lane over there to go down the A3. Now in this clip, we've got another one of them superheroes. Yep, you know the type. That can see round corners and see through buses and all of that like no one else can. As you can see, we're heading into bloody roadworks again. And there's a turning over to the right hand side there. You can see that. Pedestrians crossing in front of us. But behind us, we got the superhero that can see through that bus. It can see round that corner that there's nothing coming. There he goes, a professional driver nonetheless. It's a good job that the car coming out of that turning wasn't a little bit quicker, isn't it? So basically, he done that blind. I wonder if he's wearing his little lycra outfit in there. Now I have my dash cam set on a 3-minute loop. So every 3 minutes it loops round and does another recording. This is one of these 3-minute loops. And just to show you how many numpties I can get in 3 minutes. Some of them are not doing anything wrong. They're just not very polite. Like this first one here. I pull over, let them go, and no acknowledgement whatsoever. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just couldn't do it. I just could not be that fucking rude. So next up, you got her, swings her door wide open.
Jesus, open your door, eh?
Yeah, and I know what some of you are going to say. You don't have to say thank you. They had priority and all of that sort of stuff. It's just manners. That's all it is. It's manners. How many times do you pull over and get a thank you when you've got priority or when you haven't got priority? It's just a bit of manners, that's all. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't be that rude. And I know I shout and scream at people, but I'm always quite polite on the road, believe it or not. How many of you are rolling around on the floor laughing now? So next up is we are driving to a mini roundabout. And if you're turning right on a mini roundabout, why not indicate? Indicate right, just to let everyone know that you are turning right. If you're going straight on, don't bother. But you're turning right, so bloody put an indicator on. It's not that difficult to put one on neither.
Why not put an indicator on, mate? It's so fucking simple to put an indicator on. It really is.
So next up, we're looking over to the left hand side, where we have a van reversing out of a driveway. So I have to slow down for this numpty now. And again, no acknowledgement whatsoever. Nothing.
Fucking divs. Wherever I go, I find fucking stupid people.
Now the next stupid thing that I see is a cycle lane. Yes, a bike lane. This one over to the right hand side. It starts there by the Sainsbury's. You can see the giveaway lines there. And it finishes up there by the traffic lights. Then it starts again a few feet past the traffic lights and goes on a little bit longer just past them shops, and then it stops again. I mean, what cyclist is ever going to use that when there is 4 giveaway lines on that little stretch of cycle lane like that? It's just absolutely stupid. That should be a parking spaces for all these local shops. And you see all them posts there by Sainsbury's going all the way up. They're all new. They've only just been put in because people were just parking in it. Because cyclists are not going to use it. They're not stupid. Why would they use that? And why is the local council not using this space for the local shops? It's just bizarre. More money spent on cycle lanes that don't need to be spent on because they're not going to be using them. And obviously people are walking in it. So again, absolutely stupid. Now in this clip, I tell myself off. Yes, I call myself an idiot. 2 things actually. One, this isn't a car, it's a van. And the rest of it, you'll just have to listen to what I said in the car.
Sorry to make you turn your car, mate, with your coffee in your hand. I'm sure them things have got coffee holders. Cup holders even. Coffee holders, idiot.
Well, that could be the new thing, coffee holders. You just pour your coffee in there and you drink it out of a straw, I guess, rather than using the cup holders. Now in this clip, we have got a cyclist with a death wish. You see that van right up in front? It's towing something as well. There is no cyclist around, is there, at the moment? But a cyclist comes up the inside of that van and puts himself in the danger zone. There he goes. And the thing is, off camera there, you couldn't quite see it. He was swearing his head off at the van driver. Now, he's put himself in that position. He's put himself in that danger zone. I know the van could have and should have slowed down, but the bike put himself there. Now in this clip, you can see that the guy in front of me has got a dash cam, and he wants everyone to know that he's got a dash cam by putting 3 stickers on the back of his car. Where you going? Where you going, mate? Do you really need to go that wide to overtake that parked car there? It gets worse. We're going really slow. This is a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I know it's not a target and everything, but we are going pretty slow here. A lot less than 30, put it that way. And take a look at this overtake of this lorry here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Is that really necessary? I know it's great to give the truck and all that sort of stuff a bit of distance there, but please, come on. Maybe you might need to have a little look at your dash cam and just check out your own driving here, because you're way over to the right hand side. No need for that. There's going to be a car coming around the bend, which does make him move over. There we go. The car was going a little bit fast actually around that bend, but he did move over, so he can do it. So now we're at the traffic lights, and just so you can see, yeah, smile. He's got 3 stickers there just to look at you. Smile. And now let's see how he takes this turning. Is he a swinger? Well, he does stay in his lane just, but look at all that space again to his left hand side. He does like to stay out wide, so he must be a novice swinger. Now in this clip we've got a good old Audi. Yeah, he don't like to wait behind a little car like that, so he gets in the wrong lane. There really wasn't a space for him to get out there, and then he turns left there. So he was in the wrong lane to go round this car. He just has to be in front. And I'll show you where this lane's supposed to go that he was in, because remember, I've got a car to my left hand side, the car that he's just overtaken, and you're supposed to go down here really from that lane. So always an Audi. Now in this clip nothing really happens here. Nothing really happens, so why are we watching it? It's a little bit of a top tip for some of you newbie drivers out there. We're coming round this bend here, and as you can see, I cannot see round this bend at all because there's buildings there, and as we go round the bend there is traffic. So I hold back here so people that's coming towards the bend can actually see me rather than going round the bend. If I got really close to that van there, they'd be coming round the bend and possibly going straight in the back of me. So if I show you it from the rear camera now where I stop here, you can see that people can see me from a distance. If I went round the corner a little bit more and got closer to that van, they wouldn't be able to see me. And that guy could have come round the bend a bit fast, and there's a car there right in front of him. So it's just a little bit of forward planning on my part to do something like this. And eventually you actually do this without even thinking about it. You just do it automatically. So in this clip, I'm quite a long way from home. I'm in Woolwich. Yeah, quite a distance from where I normally drive. And as you can see, there's a red light there. But it doesn't matter where you are, I always see these coloured blind cyclists.
The world appears to have a green tint to it.
And like most places now, we've got a 20 miles an hour speed limit, but then they want it to be a pedestrian zone as well. Make your mind up. And then you're supposed to read all of them instructions on there while turning left with someone right behind you. Good job.
How can this be 20 miles an hour? Look at the fucking size of the road.
Does anybody else think that this warrants a 20 mile an hour speed limit? It's pathetic. Look how wide it is. Look how open it is. 20 miles an hour. Really? Now it's really unusual to find an empty road like this in London, but a 20 mile an hour speed limit. And as you saw back there, there was red routes, so you're not allowed to park there. You're allowed to park down this road, a little bit further down the road in Eltham this is. You're allowed to park down this road to unload and stuff like that. But this road is a 40 mile an hour speed limit. Any difference? Any difference whatsoever from the last road that we were on that's 20 miles an hour different? Answers on a postcard please, or you can stick a comment in the comment section down below if you like. But yeah, a question that needs to be answered, I think. What is the difference between them two roads that there's a 20 mile an hour speed limit difference? Anyway, let's get back to the numpties. I've obviously speeded this up a little bit, and we've just gone round the roundabout, and we're heading to another roundabout. We'll go to the rear camera now, and there's a very nice car there, but unfortunately it's being driven by a twat. You'll see what I mean when he overtakes me in a second here. And there's another roundabout, as I said earlier. Where do you think he's going? Have a little guess what exit he wants. He's going to go out into lane 3. But where do you think he wants to go? So you got a couple of seconds before I start it up again. So he's in lane 3. But guess where he wants to go? Obviously, he wants to turn left from lane 3. You see what I mean? Nice car driven by a twat.
Nice car, no brain.
Or as I said there, nice car, no brains. And this is what we normally get in London. Yeah, just solid traffic. So we've got a mini roundabout in front of us, and as I keep saying, it's priority to traffic approaching from the right. And on that side, that's all we've got time for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.